I'm Jeanellen and this is Caitlin, and we did the Choose My Plate 10 tips, so this is what we're going to be talking to you about.
And tip 1 is a tip that everyone has done already. It's balancing calories, and you need to go to choosemyplate.gov and you need to find out how many calories you need in a day. I need personally 1,600 calories. So what I had for breakfast already is 200. So I'm basically on track. It's lunchtime. So that's tip 1.
It's basically letting us know that we need to take our time and enjoy our meal. You know, instead of scarfing it down and like eating really quickly, take your time, relax. You're eating your food, doesn't need to take like 2 seconds. So enjoy your meal.
And basically, a way to remember this, everyone's probably heard this, like your mom say it, whatever. Eat when you're hungry, stop when you're full, and just once you recognize your body telling you that, you'll be fine. So that's tip number 2. Okay, tip number 3. Avoid oversized portions. Don't supersize your meal, anything. Don't supersize it. We have made ourselves our lunch for today, and it looks big. It's not big. This was actually a big steak, and we cut it in half. We avoided supersizing the meal.
And we also have our little side salad, so healthy,
we're healthy.
And small portions.
So, nope, that's tip number 3.
So tip number 4 is eating more of something and less of something. So
foods to eat more of,
which are vegetables,
veggies,
and whole grains. So we have brown rice, that's, whole grains.
And the veggies, and fat-free.
So eat less fatty foods.
Fat-free, and no high fructose corn syrup either.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
That will be our salad dressing.
Yes, and that is tip 4. Okay, tip 5. Make half your plate fruits and vegetables, which we have, which I think is a little maybe more than half our plate, and which, by the way, tomatoes are fruits.
They are.
So combining fruits and vegetables in unison at one, together in happiness. So fruits and vegetables, half our plate. That is tip 5. Okay, tip number 6, which is really we're proud of. It says switch to fat-free or low-fat milk. Actually, this year we switched to low-fat milk because our pediatrician said we were drinking way too much milk.
So this is 2% reduced fat milk. And
she's lactose intolerant.
So if you're lactose intolerant like me, get 2% of the lactate milk. So it's good for you.
So that is tip number 6. Switch to it, because if you're like our family where you drink too much milk, you have to switch to the low-fat dairy. Tip number 6. Tip number 7. Twin telepathy. We have to make half our grains whole grains. And for example, eat brown rice instead of white rice, which we are doing right now. So do that. Again, twin telepathy. Tip number 7.
Number 8. All right, so it says foods to eat less of, which are like fatty foods, high in sugar, all that stuff. I know in class the other day we talked about oatmeal. And a lot of the oatmeal that everyone likes is the flavor ones that has like apple cinnamon, maple brown sugar, like all that stuff, which is high in sugar. So if you don't want to just go with plain oatmeal or make your own, because we're lazy people, go for the low sugar ones that are flavored. So, I mean,
it's still got a lot of sugar,
but it's less of it. So you got some good stuff going on there. And avoid eating snacks like this because
that's a
They're
lot.
no bueno.
But they still might not.
They taste awesome, but
Who's
eat
gonna
less of them. Not all the
Less.
time.
Exactly. Tip number 8.
Okay, so tip number 9 is saying like compare the sodium in like your foods. Particularly, well, what we have are like frozen foods, and you can do that with like anything you eat, obviously. So what you want to do is like say this one.
Healthy
It's a healthy choice. Good.
And maybe healthy.
It could be, but the sodium says 550 milligrams, mg.
Is that healthy?
I don't know. Let's compare it to like some
Chinese
food.
Fake Chinese food.
Fake Chinese food.
Who knows what it is?
Yeah, it got.
It has.
What it has.
What it has is
620 milligrams of sodium. So it is. This one is much better for your sodium. So.
But in comparison, is that really that much healthier? Who knows? Who cares? Just, I mean, really though.
Just
but
compare.
That's compare. That is tip number 9.
Yeah.
And final tip number 10. The moment you've probably been waiting for through this whole video is drink water instead of sugary drinks as much as we all enjoy them.
Like, who doesn't love like a can of Coke?
Coca-Cola.
Who
But
doesn't?
look, I'm drinking water here. I love flavor to drink with my meals, but I chose
The healthy choice.
the healthy
water.
choice, the tasteless drink. But you know, I chose it over the Coke because I don't even really like that Coke.
We like Diet Coke.
But who's listening?
Drink some water with your
Choose-
meals.
Choose water instead of sugary
Because
drinks.
it's good for you.
Cut the calories because actually when you're drinking those drinks,
You're getting like
you're up,
140 calories.
yeah, you're upping your calories that
And sodium
your
and,
daily
and sugars
Yeah.
and
You're upping your daily calories. So tip number 10, cut your sugary drinks.
drink some water.
Yeah, drink water. Or, like add those little packet thingies to your water for flavor, which I could be doing, but I don't have any. So
Actually, we might.
we actually might have
Yeah.
those. So I should do that. Okay, that's tip number 10. The end.